guys, what is up? Welcome to MK in the morning. How's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing? Like, share, subscribe. You guys know what to do. We got to talk about the possible best win of the Philadelphia 76ers season last night. What a game, especially from Maxey, Edgecombe, Grimes. I could go on and on. Kelly Oubre. This was the best game, in my opinion, by far. The best one. So let me know in the chat and let me know on the vote at the top of the chat. Let's just get right into it, guys. But actually, really quick, let me make this lower. Really quick. So starting tomorrow, I think I gotta ask, but starting tomorrow, every Tuesday on MK in the morning, my guy Austin, he's gonna pop in. And he's going to talk to us about the Philly spring training. He's going to talk about the Flyers. That's going to be every Tuesday morning on MK in the morning. So this is just not going to be a Sixers morning show, NBA morning show. We're going to throw in some spice here and there. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow morning as my guy Austin, who's actually running Hardcore Sports with me now. He's helping me behind the scenes. So tune in tomorrow, guys. Tune in tomorrow morning because that's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. So let's just get right into the chat, man. Let me just get right into the chat. What is up, gang? What is up? What is up, Mitch? Cough? Mitch Cough. Here we go. So what a great win. Now do it again, and again, and again. You know what's funny? Here's the funniest thing. We lose to the Pelicans, but we destroy the Minnesota Timberwolves. Make that make sense, people. Exclamation point 6-7. But make it make sense. Where is the consistency? That is just the NBA here. That's just the NBA. It's still playing? No, it's not. I turned it off. Morning, brother. I said no on the poll, not the best, because the best win is yet to come, hopefully. That's a good one. That's a good one. Music still playing? No, it's not. I turned it off. What is up? Blazing, what's up? What is up, Maniac? What is up, man? So, yep, starting tomorrow, every single Tuesday, my guy Austin will come in to talk about the Flyers, Philly spring training. We're gonna add some spice to the morning show. Morning Blaze, 6-7. We need to get some good, consistent wins in these upcoming weeks. That is true. That is honestly true. We got the Pacers on Tuesday. We got Miami on Thursday. That's gonna be a big win because they're playing the Sixers are half a game above the Miami Heat. They're half a game there for that playing spot. Sixers are in 6. Miami are in 7. So whoever wins that could possibly decide who wins or who's in the play-in. So this team is totally unpredictable with who they can beat. Dude, it's just like you can't. I would love some consistency with this team. I really would, but it makes it more entertaining in a way that you don't know what's going to happen next. So keep that in mind as well. Keep that in mind. What's up, Mitch Maniac? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, really quick, make sure you guys go and like and subscribe on the Hardcore Sports Network. We're live there as well. Every MK in the morning show throughout the week will be live on Hardcore Sports Network. So make sure you guys turn up over there. So if the trend continues, Sixers will get killed by the tanking Pacers and then destroy the Heat. Yeah, pretty much. And then we got Boston next Sunday. And that's personally when I think Tatum's going to come back. I think Tatum's going to come back on Sunday because they made this game a national televised game. And then and then it was just like a whole thing, but I think Tatum's going to come back there. What is up, Arku? What is up? It was almost a disaster. How? We completely destroyed him. I wish Sixers fans stop whining about McCain. He wasn't going to do anything with the last Magic here again. Dude, you cannot be more right. You cannot be more right. Oh my God. Just here and there. McCain got 20. McCain got 15. McCain's playing well. McCain this, McCain that, McCain this, McCain that. I cannot stand that. Put that to bed. Put that to bed. Let it rest. It is done. March 25th, I think, we play against the Thunder. That's going to be his revenge game. And then other than that, we can put it aside. Okay? It is over. It is done with. Since the trade deadline, you guys have been struggling. We have. We definitely have. And now we got a big win. We got a big win off our back. So I'm telling you, the losing streak is behind us. We got to win. Now we're going to keep this consistency going. We got to keep this going. And then, yeah, we got to talk about the Tyrese Maxey dunk. We got to talk about that dunk. I'm going to show it, a clip of it in a bit. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that dunk because that dunk was really crazy. Agreed, Teach. It's getting old quick. McCain is gone. Get over it and move on. It's VJ time. VJ had a hell of a game, bro. VJ, Maxey, Grimes, Bona, Oubre, everyone had a great game last night. Everyone had a good game last night, and that's what we needed. We needed a team win, and we got it. So, what is up, Will? How's it going, man? How's it going? Really appreciate you being here, bro. Don't trade with Presti. Well, yeah. March 25th, Thunder revenge game, and I think when PG comes back too, interesting. Oh, I don't know when PG comes back. It's like, hold on, I looked it up the other day. Hold on. When does Paul George come back? March 25th against the Bulls. Okay. March 25th, Paul George comes back against the Chicago Bulls. So, Arku, when do the Sixers play your Thunder? They got to do a run if they want to make the playoffs. A lot of things has to happen, Will. A lot of things has to happen for us to make the playoffs. If we can keep this consistency going and we can't afford any more injuries, knock on wood, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just the consistency. That is the key word for the Sixers team. That's key. What's good, Ryan? What's good, bro? Make sure you guys tune in tonight not tonight, at 3 p.m. for Cool Cat Mitch. Me and Cool Cat will talk about the Philadelphia Eagles and everything you need to know. And then you guys can put exclamation beep, exclamation point JFBH, exclamation point Tanner freaking McKee, all that stuff. Janai Broom couldn't even get garbage minutes there. Dude, he has a torn meniscus. He tore his meniscus. I didn't even know. I saw that on the injury report. I was like, oh, shit, he's done. Janai Broom is pretty much done with the torn meniscus. So I'm like, ugh. He dropped 50 points in a G League game, and then he tears his meniscus. Bad luck. That is such bad luck. 11 wins to go out of 25. I think in about 42 and 40. In the beginning of the season, my dad predicted the Sixers will land like around 500, will be a 5th or 6th seed. So my dad's prediction is looking pretty good right now. It's looking pretty good. So Broom with the torn meniscus is a career over for him. And it's so sad, man. It is so sad because I was a huge fan. I still am. I like the kid. Janai Broom. He had what it takes. He's a winner. He could do this. He could do that. He's not that athletic, but he knows how to win. He's just an energy guy that we could use off the bench. And then he just gets injured. It sucks. It honestly sucks. Give me 1 second. There we go. It just sucks, man. I feel so bad for July Broom. I feel so bad. It's like one of those days, man. One of those things. So. Yeah, so let's get into this game. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about this game. Let me share the screen here. We're going to talk about this game in full. Let's start off with the stats, right? Let's start off with this. We got to start off with Tyrese Maxey, right? We got to start off with Maxey. Maxey had 39 points, 3 boards, 8 assists. He did lose the ball 5 times, 5 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. There was a shot that he took in the beginning of the game. It was like a damn near logo shot. And I'm like, why? I lost my mind. I completely lost my mind when he shot that. And I'm like, why do you need to shoot that? Those are the shots that you should not take. I know he takes them. I know his confidence is high. But when he hikes up stuff like that, it doesn't help the Sixers at all. It does not help the Sixers at all when he takes shots like that. So that was the only bad shot I did not like from Tyrese Maxey at all. So 16 for 28 is not really bad compared to what he's been doing the last 10 to 12 games, give or take. So this was one of his best shooting performances in a long while, Tyrese Maxey. One of his best shooting performances. So, what is up, Vic? 76ers needed this win. We did. We did. Nah, bro. Today's medical science minutes is an injury you could definitely come back from. Just gonna take a lot of time. But he is young, so there is hope down the line. And didn't he come into the league? Didn't he get drafted with the injured arm or something? Other teams could get more out of him. Imagine the Thunder with Janai Broom. Hey, I don't know. Okay, I know you don't mean that. I know you don't mean that. Come on, please. I know you don't mean that. I know you're not liking Anthony Edwards as much right now because of all the shit he talks off the court. But come on. Come on. So I guess I was right in the beginning of the year. The team could win without PG and Embiid, even against really good teams. That was just a win. Was that a statement win, guys? Was that a statement win for the Sixers? Like, we maybe turn over a new leaf if we can stay consistent. Was this a statement win for the Philadelphia 76ers? I'm going to ask you guys that and let me know in the chat. You know what? This is a good time as we're talking about Maxey. I want to bring up this clip. I'm going to bring up the clip right now of the dunk. We're going to go like that. We're going to share this screen right here. Let me know how you guys feel about this Tyrese Maxey dunk, and I'm going to tell you what Maxey actually graded this dunk, what he actually rated this dunk. So I'm going to let you know after this dunk. So.
Flurry of turnovers that led to the lefty throwdown by Tyrese Maxey. I'm not sure you want to do that to Andrew.
And then that stare down, bro. That stare down. Let's go. Let's go, Maxey. Oh my God, that was a hype dunk. That was definitely. Oh my God, Sixers needed that dunk. Maxey's been dunking the ball a lot better recently. He's been dunking a lot better recently, dude. And I am just so happy for this kid. I am so happy for Tyrese Maxey after that dunk. You know what? I'm going to go. I want this to be a bigger screen, so we're going to go like that. Actually, we're going to. Let's see. No. Sorry. Here? Yeah, let's go like that for this time. Let's go like that. What is up, man? What is up? We're just talking about this Tyrese Maxey dunk right here. You read my mind, Mitch. Yeah, can win without Embiid and Paul George. Exactly what we needed. I was just gonna ask your thoughts on the dunk. This is better than the one against the Hawks, definitely, because it was who it was on. Because the one against the Hawks was on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. This one is on Anthony fucking Edwards. Anthony freaking Edwards. So I gotta take this one over the one on the Hawks. Definitely. I gotta take this one over that. So give me how would you rate this dunk from Tyrese Maxey? How would you rate this dunk out of 10? Because after you give me your number, your rating, I'm going to let you guys know what Maxey rated this dunk. And I don't know how I feel about Maxey rating on this dunk, but give me your opinion on it. So I guess where's your comment here? Where's your comment? I don't see it, Blaze. Can you type it again? Yeah, I don't see it. Tyrese Maxey, I want to see this every game. So do I, dude. So do I. I need to see this every game. I need to see this a lot more. A 9, a 69, a 10 in a game dunk over 2. Okay, a 10. That's not what Maxey gave it. Maxey did not give it a 9 or a 10. I'm letting you guys know right now, he did not give this a 9 or a 10. So we're going to play this again, and I'm going to let you guys figure out the rating he gave this dunk. So let's play this one more time, and then...
Well, I'm not sure it's as serious as...
Flurry of turnovers that led to the lefty throwdown by Tyrese Maxey. I'm not sure you want to do that to Ant.
Well, I'm not sure it's as serious as...
All right, let it go one more time.
Flurry of turnovers that led to the lefty throwdown by Tyrese Maxey. I'm not sure you want to do that to Ant.
Well...
All right, we're going to stop saying that. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why I couldn't see it before. That was really weird. But, yeah. VJ downplayed the dunk and said he's seen better. It was okay. VJ gave it a 6 out of 10. That's what Maxey gave it. Maxey gave it a 6 out of 10 as well. That's actually funny. I don't want Tyrese Maxey next game. So you're getting paid now. You're so you can do it. Yeah, I don't want Tyrese Maxey next game. Maxey just has to keep this momentum going. He's got to keep this momentum going. That is for sure. That is for sure. But I would not give this a 6. I would give this one a 9. I would have given this dunk a 9 just because on who he dunked on. If it was just dunked on a regular person, on a regular NBA player, I would have been like, okay, fine. But it was just on Anthony Edwards, and I'm just like, what the hell? I saw it on Twitter. I forget where it was. I can't find it on Twitter. Give me a second. What is up, Lumen? What is up, man? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Lumen. Boston, Detroit, and Lakers. Boston Celtics are okay. 2 things about this game right now. 2 things about the game. Jason Tatum said he's the best 2-way player in the league right now. Do I agree with that? He's definitely up there for the best 2-way player. I don't know if he's the best right now. Actually, screw it. Yes. Yes, he's the best 2-way player in the league right now. But not everyone's talking about the game. You know what they're talking about now? They're talking about LeBron James, 43,000 career points. That is what they're talking about instead of that game. And I'm like, here we go, LeBron in the conversations again. Like, come on, it's this and that, this and that, this and that. Ugh. Now they're going to talk about him winning 44,000, 45,000, 46, so on and so forth. Agree, and Celtics are dangerous, and Knicks playing better too. East picking up the pace. I love it. I love competition as well. Tatum ain't playing at all right now, so he's a 0-way player until he comes back. Damn. Yeah. Pistons, Knicks, Boston. Pistons, Knicks, Boston, best 2 teams in the East. Well, that's 3. That's 3 teams right there. The Cavs are up there in that conversation as well. You got to put the Cavs in there. They're 5-1 in the last 6 games since trading for James Harden. So you got to put them in there. And yeah, pretty much. Lumen, 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 lumen. Every time LeBron hits a milestone, it's during a loss. That is true. That is true, right? Most of these big quote unquote milestones, for any player, it's during a loss. Pretty much, it's during a loss. Look at Kobe. No, Kobe's won. You guys didn't believe me when I say I see tanking everywhere. Because you were basically saying tanking on Philly, pretty much. You were saying tanking, Sixers tanking, pretty much, and that's what we didn't agree with. And Lumen, I don't know if you heard this, but starting tomorrow, I got to talk to my guy Austin. But every Tuesday, my guy Austin's going to pop in, and we're going to talk about the Philly spring training. We're going to talk about the Flyers. Just every single Tuesday. So we're going to get some sort of spice in this morning show because it's on the Hardcore Sports Network. We got to cover all the sports, so might as well, right? Might as well. So just to let you guys know on that, and then you know what? Let's get back to the stats here. Yep, baseball is back, man. I'm not a baseball guy. I am not, but Austin is really good at the game of baseball and hockey. So I'm going to let him have his shine. I'll be there, and we'll just go back and forth. Clippers lose another trade. Pretty much. Pistons beat the Pistons? The hell? Pirates beat the Phillies. I love it. There you go. But yeah, let's go to the stats some more. Let's go back to this game, man, because I got a lot to say about this. So let's go. I want to go to the bench. Okay. I want to go to the bench real quick, and I want to talk about the quote unquote dynamic duo between Quentin Grimes and Adem Bona. Quentin Grimes has played unbelievable in this game. Unbelievable. He got 19 points, 7 for 12 from the field, 5 for 8 from 3. He had 7 assists, and most of them went to Bona. Most of them went to Adem Bona in the paint, and Adem Bona finished with 8 points and 5 boards. I'm telling you, Quentin Grimes. We needed this from Grimes. We desperately needed this from Grimes because the big talk after the Jaron McCain trade was like, oh, we don't have a bench now. We don't have a bench. We don't have a bench. Is our bench one of our strong suits? No, it is not. But this is the game that we needed from Quentin Grimes, maybe to elevate him again and maybe get him back to the 6th man of the year conversation. If he could get this on a consistent basis, because in the last couple games he was shooting well from 3, he finished with like 9 points, but this one he finished with 19. So Quentin Grimes, unbelievable, unfucking believable. Did I watch it? Yes, I call highlights. I did not exactly watch the whole thing, but. The Pittsburgh Pirates, Detroit losing their NBA team to Steel City confirmed. Damn, Bona. Jaron McCain is balling in OKC. He's playing well. Jaron McCain is playing well right now, guys. Like, I'm happy for him, but it's just like, wait for SGA to come back. I'm telling you guys, wait for SGA to come back, and then it's going to be a whole different ball game. I think this bench has potential. They just aren't playing well right now. Wofford, Walker, and Edwards need to step up. Wofford barely played last night. Wofford barely played. I was shocked. He only played 3 minutes and got 2 assists. His playmaking is really, really underrated. But it's like, where was he? He was not in the rotation pretty much. Justin Edwards, he's the biggest disappointment on the Sixers. The biggest disappointment. I hate saying that, I really do, but he was one of the best players in college. Then he fell to undrafted. Sixers picked him up, And look, he's not really doing much of anything, so I agree with Blaze there. He's got to pick up the pace. He's got to pick up the pace. Same with Jabari Walker. He's got a 2-year deal now. So Jabari Walker has to step up. Was that the best signing? No. But that was towards the end of the bench. So it's just like, it is what it is. Cameron Payne hit a 3. He finally hit a 3 off a nice steal. And then VJ Edstrom, man, he went exclamation point. He went exclamation point 6-7, 6 for 7 from 3. He had 7 rebounds. Edstrom, that was a hell of a game from VJ Edstrom, especially in the fourth quarter when he was just catching fire. Yeah, we needed that game from him as well. And then Kelly Oubre had a typical Kelly Oubre game. He had 4 steals. That was pretty big on the defensive side of the ball. How many steals did we finish with? We finished with 14 steals. That is basically unheard of. That's basically unheard of by the Sixers. Joel Embiid, hopefully he played healthy next game. I don't know. It's like a coin flip. It's a Joel Embiid coin flip. Joel Embiid, are you going to play? Heads, he plays. Tails, he doesn't. Why? Hey, Siri. Heads or tails? That's basically Joel Embiid. That's basically Joel Embiid, a coin flip. Oh, yeah. He'll definitely win. Yeah. And if Tyrese Martin can get acclimated and if in the mix, Tyrese Martin has such big potential. He has so much potential. So I love him for this bench. I really do. Dalen Terry, I really like Dalen Terry on the defensive side of the ball. I wish I could see more of him. Honestly, I want Dalen Terry to get some run. I want him to get some run. No shit. Hopefully I don't mind them being extra cautious with Embiid right now. If he can be able to play end of the season into the post. How many back-to-backs do we have? I'm not even going to count, but he doesn't play in back-to-backs. So it's just like, what? If he plays, he'll play a total like, what, 10 games pretty much? That's my take. I don't know how many back-to-backs are left. So it's like, I don't know how many more games he would play. We're going to get out of this. So really, really enjoyed that win last night from the Minnesota Timberwolves, who Anthony Edwards was just on fire. He was like, Kay Cunningham got 40, I gotta got 40. So, and he was like, I could do this in my sleep. So Anthony Edwards is talking so much shit that Sixers had to shut him up, and that's what they did. And he gave Maxey credit. He gave Maxey credit on the dunk. Let me pull this up for you guys. If I can find it. But hey. Oh, VJ gave the dunk. Okay. Yeah. My bad. My bad. I heard it wrong. Yep. Jerome hasn't played since All-Star. He hasn't played before the All-Star break. Before the All-Star break, he missed the 2 games. All-Star break. And what could have happened? Hurt falling out of bed. Can Ant get dunked on in his sleep too? Probably. Joel Embiid is the second highest player in the NBA. Who's the first? Who's number 1 then? It's definitely not Paul George. But who's number 1 then? Who's number 1 then? Let me know. Yeah, seriously, let me know who's number 1. Oh my, yeah, what a game by the Sixers though. What a hell of a game. Let's look at the poll right now. Let's look at the vote. 11 votes, 82% of you guys think that the Sixers win was the best win of the season. So Wow. Okay. Okay. I like that. Curry 1, Embiid, and Jokic. Wow. Embiid and Jokic are tied for 2? That's crazy. That's honestly crazy because that brings me back to when it was like Jokic and Embiid, 1A and 1B. Like that reminds me of them. We need Paul George and Joel Embiid to win a ring. We need them to be healthy, and we need Paul. I remember Blade said this to me, and it makes a lot of sense. Paul George hurt the Sixers more by getting suspended than anything else. If Paul George did not get suspended, then we would have had a different conversation right now. We would definitely have a different conversation right now. And I honestly think Paul George is selfish for that. I honestly think it was selfish. Is it for a mental thing? Maybe. But it's just like we know deep down he wasn't playing the game that he wanted to play. And then he does a 360 windmill and then he makes 9 threes. Drug this. Drug this. So I'm like, is it mental? Possibly. It could be a little part of it. But we all kind of know what it was really about. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Curry makes sense. Embiid is taking our cap space. Embiid and Paul George. KD and Giannis are right behind them at 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Giannis is going to be tricky to trade him in this offseason. That's going to be tricky. Ain is right. Embiid had a whole week off since the All-Star break. Still didn't play. He was injured before the All-Star break. And he's like, dude, it's crazy, man. And it's crazy. And the worst part is he was playing a good stretch, a very good stretch of basketball. Like for how many games in a row was that? Like everyone was saying Joel Embiid was back. Joel Embiid is in MVP form. This is the Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey we need. We're on a roll. And then Joel Embiid goes, my shin. Like, where did that come from? Like, we all knew it was going to happen at some point, right? We all knew. So, it's only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. So, really, I feel terrible for Joel Embiid, man. I feel so bad for Joel Embiid. Like, imagine you, one of the best players in the league when healthy, and then once you're in the game, right? Once you're back into the game, no, hold on, I said that wrong. I feel so bad for Joel Embiid because you're one of the best players in the league when healthy, and then once you're out, it's like, damn, this sucks. He would trade, what was it, a year? He would trade his MVP for a healthy postseason run. That is really cool to hear. But here's another thing too. Joel Embiid, he had 2 healthy playoff runs against the Raptors and against the Hawks. Raptors, Kawhi Leonard shot. Hawks, Ben Simmons pass. So for me, I'm like, you had 2 healthy postseason runs. And then you could, okay, that's really a team player. I like that. But Embiid actually has 2 different injuries right now. We need him closest to 100%. He can get not nursing injuries. Come on, people. We know he's fragile. Heal up and come back. What is up, Jason? What is up, man? If the Sixers play the Knicks in the playoffs, please beat them. Coming from a Nets fan, I don't know, man. Knicks are playing really, really well right now. They're really, really well. They're coming off of they came back against the Houston Rockets, who are falling off as of late. The Houston Rockets are falling off as of late. They're missing Steven Adams and Fred VanVleet. They're missing Fred VanVleet and Steven Adams. And that hurt them a lot. So it's like the Rockets are falling off too, but the Knicks are playing really well right now. As soon as 76ers trade Joel Embiid or he leaves, all these Sixers fans defending him will talk bad about him. Dude, Sixers fans, like what Blaze said, they were flip-flops. They are flip-floppers. Like a snap of a finger, light switch. You never know which Sixers fans you're going to get. You don't know. T3, I wish someone would want Embiid enough to be able to trade him, LOL. But when he's out there, he is still a force. He surprised me this year, so did Paul George. He surprised everybody. Joel Embiid surprised everybody. But very true. Flip-flopping Philly fans. Flip-flopping Philly fans. 76ers match up better with Boston Pistons, Cavs, or Knicks in a game series. Ooh. Oh my God. Healthy? Are you talking about fully healthy? Is that what you're talking about, Ian? Fully healthy? I want to know if you were talking about fully healthy. Because if you are, ooh, fully healthy Joel Embiid? Ooh, shit. Okay, fully healthy Joel Embiid. So let's get back to this. Pistons. Not the Cavs. Not the Cavs. Because you got Jared Allen and Evan Mobley down. You got those two guys. That arguably is one of the best front courts in the game. Honestly, one of the best underrated front courts in the game today. Knicks. You're talking about Joel Embiid and versus Karl Anthony Towns. I would take Embiid over Karl Anthony Towns any day of the week. Maxey versus Brunson. I'll have to go Pistons. I'll have to go Pistons on that. Because the others scare me. Wait, the Cavs scare you? Blaze. The Cavs scare you? Because he said, Cavs. The Cavs scare you? Uh-oh. Celtics have Vucevic, and now he is a walking double-double to river passer, former Sixers draft pick. I am such a huge fan of Vucevic. I want nothing but the best for him. The only reason they did that, because Porzingis is nowhere to be found. So Vucevic is one of the most underrated centers in the league, and he fits perfectly in that lineup for sure. I love it. Give it that, bruh. What is up, man? How's it going? Pritch, please clear top 4 in the East. What a ankle breaker by Payne Pritchard. I was live streaming the Sixers game last night, Jimmy, and then I saw that clip. I'm like, oh my God. Payne Pritchard. I love Payne Pritchard, man. There's a lot of players I like on the Celtics. Pritchard, Tatum. No. Pritchard, Vucevic, Brown. Derek White. Those 4. Pretty much. Could be interesting. Yeah, that's this Sunday. That is this Sunday night, guys. We're against Boston. That is going to be a hell of fun. Jimmy, I'm going to want to see you there in the chat, man. On Sunday, I'm going to want to see you in the chat, okay? Sunday. I'm going to want to see you in the chat, bro. Let's see. So we got the Pacers tomorrow. I don't know if I can see the Miami Heat on Thursday. So we got Celtics Sunday. Hey, Aiden, it will be such a fun shit. It would be. Hope Boston gets ice cold and get up double digit and play defense. Dude. Yeah. Let me ask you guys this. This actually involves you, Jimmy. Is Jaylen Brown the best two-way player in the league? I say yes. I say yes. Is he the best two-way player in the league right now? Jaylen Brown. Because I think he is. He's playing like it right now. Unless it's another player who's considered a quote-unquote two-way. So who else would be the best two-way in the game? A prime Clay? I would take a prime Clay over Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is an MVP, definitely. He's in that conversation for sure, but they're going to give it to SGA. They're going to give it to SGA probably, or it's going to be either SGA, Jokic, Luka, Cade, Jaylen Brown. YouTube censoring me again, WTF. No, I did not. I did not. Hold on, I'm looking back. No, I did not see that. Kawhi, old, a healthy Kawhi, then you can make an argument. A healthy Kawhi and Jaylen Brown, you can make an argument. But I'm taking Jaylen Brown over Kawhi. Payne Pritchard's balling out right now, too. Payne Pritchard's playing unbelievable. He's playing unbelievable right now. Okay, I'll try again. Yes, I said before, Cavs are scary now. Harden and Donovan playing well together. And don't forget, they have a DPOY too. Yep. Wembanyama, dude, he'll always be in that conversation. He will always be in that conversation, bro. I have a question for you guys. Another one. What is up, Nikki? What is up, man? Hey, Nikki, I was meaning to ask you this. One day on MK in the morning, me and you should just hang out and just talk Sixers. One day, me and you, MK in the morning, we'll figure out a day that works for you, and then boom. Wait till the playoffs for Harden to vanish? Yeah. Cavs look legit. They can beat Detroit. I love this Cleveland Cavaliers team. I love it. I love it. Aren't they missing a big injury right now? Isn't like who's that? They're missing a big injury. Wemby would be better than Giannis. Yeah, that's a fair take. But let me ask you this: right now, is Wemby better than Luka, or is Luka better than Wemby? All right, Nikki, we'll figure out a day. We'll figure out a day and time. Wemby said he will be a dunk comp Sunday. Don't pull a bum. And I saw that too. If Embiid healthy, they're gonna upset round one. That's the whole thing. If Embiid is injured, healthy, we can pretty much beat anybody in round one. Pretty much. Same day, not Sunday. Got it. Wemby over Luka, someday, not Sunday. Wemby plays offense and defense, not Luka. Dude, I recommend. Hold on, I gotta show you guys this video because this. Hold on, you know what? This is crazy. I gotta show you guys this. Let's go here. So this is. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing, but this is 1 hour vid. We're gonna watch a little bit of it. We're not gonna watch this whole entire thing, but this involves around Luka. Still good on offense, but team doesn't flow. Marcus Smart was about to fight the ref last night. Yeah, I saw that. But I gotta show you guys this, man. I gotta show you guys this. I don't know if you guys subscribe to Class on YouTube, but there's this thing, they have a debate. Like one super fan against like 10 haters, quote unquote. And this is so insanely stupid that it is funny. Luka Doncic super fan versus 10 Luka haters. Okay? You guys are going to laugh your ass off at this. We're only going to watch a little bit because the whole thing is an hour long. So you guys are going to like this. Ready? We're just going to watch for like, let's see. We're going to watch for like 5 minutes. We're going to watch for 5.
This year, I promise you. The Lakers,
they won't even get there.
Please come back to this.
The Celtics just truly shut both of them down. This phenomenal.
Not Luka. Luka on offense was averaging 35.4, something like that. That's one.
This guy is absolutely trolling. You could say that, but this is actually so idiotically stupid. It is funny.
The highest in finals history.
The best player in the NBA and don't play defense?
Bro, come on. Luka's averaging 1.5 steals per game, 0.5 blocks per game.
He averaged, I believe, 28 on 53% true shooting, brutal efficiency.
Yes.
Look it up, buddy.
I'm living in reality, buddy, and Luka is a superstar. What's up, guys? I'm Rishon. I am the leader of Luka FC, and today we're going to have some haters come in here and try to hate on my boy Luka. I like to see them try. I'm going to be spicy on the debate mic, just like Dave's Hot Chicken.
See if Luka is better. All those guys have what?
So the first
Championship ring.
topic is Luka Doncic is the best player in the NBA right now. That is the topic. You guys are gonna laugh your ass off. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna laugh your ass off. This is so funny.
Luka Doncic had his
These come out every Friday. So every Friday I watch this before, I do anything.
chance, and he got exploited by Joe Mazzulla and the Celtics.
No, he got exploited by Kyrie Bean ass. Okay, look.
I don't know.
Luka Doncic. We'll talk about championships later, but Luka was held back by Nico Harrison in the Mavs organization. We'll get into that later. But look, I think comparing him to SGA, comparing him to Jokic, comparing him to Giannis, I think Giannis is only better at defense by a good margin, I will say. Defense and athleticism, he has that on him. But after a while, when the years come by, Giannis' athleticism is going to go away. Luka can play at this play style till older than LeBron, I think. So
Yeah, I guess.
No, but okay, if we want to talk about right now, then Giannis 24, Luka 29 points per game. That's one thing he's already beat on. Giannis 8 rebounds. Luka is at 8 rebounds as well. Luka at 8 assists. Giannis is only at.
This proves you don't follow Twitter. You don't pay attention to people on Twitter at all. I'm telling you guys right now. Dallas fans are punching the air. Luka deserves first team again. Mavericks fans enter the chat.
3 assists. So stats-wise, Luka beats him there too.
But I don't think it's all about stats, though. And I think for the viewers at home, they'll know at the end of the day, there's impact winning and then there's statistical winning. For example, Jalen Johnson right now is averaging 26, 10, and 8. So it's like, is he one of the greatest players in the league right now? I don't know.
I would argue.
I love Jalen Johnson, bro. Jalen Johnson is pretty much. They're building a great team in Atlanta around Jalen Johnson. It is incredible. It's like he's the perfect number one. See, this is like the most idiotic thing ever. It's so funny.
Yes, he's one in the top 10 right now. Yeah,
Jalen Johnson top 10
right now, I would say. But agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
I got it. Good. Wow, that is a spicy take. Just like Dave's Hot Chicken.
Can you be the best player in the NBA and don't play defense?
No.
I don't think.
Can you? I want to ask you guys that. Can you guys be the best player in the NBA and not play defense? Yeah, we talked about it, Wesley. We talked about that win. That was arguably one of the best, or the best Sixers win of the season. So
That's a
The don't play defense narrative is so tired, bro. Come on. Luka's averaging 1.5 steals per game, 0.5 blocks per game.
Okay.
That is higher than the average point guard right now.
Can
Come
we
on.
be the number one player in the world and we question your effort?
No.
I don't even think that's possible, right?
When do you question Luka's effort?
You know what's crazy? I saw a stat, and they said that they're able to track movement on defense now. That's crazy, right? They said the only person that moves less on defense is James Harden, who's in his 30s. They said his defense is comparable to
Luka
people in
is
their
so
late
good
30s.
on offense. He don't gotta move on defense, bro. Let the man take a break every now and then.
Yeah, we never.
see, I think we're gonna stop there. Like, this is so idiotic and it's so funny. I'm telling you, this is so funny. It's so idiotic. Maybe under 25 age. Very few players don't play defense. Luka is the only one who comes to mind. Many stars stuck at defense, like Curry. Curry's actually. Yeah, we're gonna stop with this now. So maybe one stream will react to this whole thing in full, but yeah, I'm telling you that was just. If you don't count defense, Reeves equals Luka. Austin Reeves, man, I love Austin Reeves. He's he's so underrated as well. Reeves 26, 5 and 5. Give me 1 second here. There we go. So yeah, guys, I just had to show you that because we were talking about Luka better than Wemby. I would take Wemby over Luka any day. Honestly, I will. Is that a crazy take? Reeves didn't even like LeBron growing up. He liked Kobe. A lot of these players do. A lot of these players like Kobe more than LeBron. Understandable. Very, very understandable with that Mamba mentality. I would take Kobe over LeBron. Kobe was more my childhood because, I'm a Sixers fan, the '01 finals. I'm more of a Sixers fan than LeBron fan. I think a lot of you are. I really think you guys are for sure. So let me know. Let me know, guys. How do you feel about, dude, this NBA season as a whole? Actually, kind of fun. It's kind of fire. This is a fun stream, guys. I love to do these MK in the mornings. Love them. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Almost at 4K. Kobe, Curry, and even KD were more influential to young NBA players than LeBron. Yeah. Like, the thing with LeBron, it's like he's all about himself pretty much. He's all about himself except for that whole school thing. Luka number 77 is kind of weak. Don't love it. It's kind of weak. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a good season. Next season will be better with. How do you guys feel about these tanking rules? We talked about that on the pick and roll last week. We're going to talk about them in full on Wednesday for pick and roll. Tune in, pick and roll, 5:30 on Wednesday. You'll catch it here on my channel and the Hardcore Sports Network. Same with Blaze Radio, Rio's Coach Ed. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday for sure. So, yeah. Yeah. The anti-tanking rules, I think they were very, very good. Like, finally. But here's my thing. Why was it so quick? Like, it was so quick. Like, when did they find Utah and what? The other team? And like, what, a month ago? Or something? Then boom. Amen, Lumen. I like those who are true. You know this. Prime LeBron defended at least like Kobe and Jordan. So, remember that year when Marc Gasol won Defensive Player of the Year over LeBron? Was that valid? Was that Defensive Player of the Year valid that Marc Gasol won it over LeBron? He really does. Adam Silver's making changes to the league, which is incredible. I think this is the most changes he's made in a long time. Oh man. So does Marc Gasol deserve that Defensive Player of the Year over LeBron? In fairness, Curry never defended either. Iverson before him. Some stars need a defensive guard besides him. LeBron Iverson was a very good defensive guard. He was very good. He would always clog the lanes, steal the ball, go for an easy layup. I think he was on the defensive player. Wasn't he on the all defensive team a couple times? At least he's trying things. Maybe they won't. Maybe they work. Maybe they don't. But trying to fix things. Roger Goodell, is he trying to fix things or is he trying to go more global? Brunson is a traffic cone too. Brunson's defense is so questionable to me. It's so questionable. It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell how questionable his defense is. Curry plays defense. He tries very hard. He tries very hard. That's why Clay was next to him. Clay was really good on defense, and Curry was really good at 3-point shooting. So it kind of helped both sides. So yeah. So guys, we're almost at an hour into the stream. We will end at 12. The show goes for an hour and a half. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to reel them in. They could be about anything you want. They could be NBA related, football related, hockey related, anything you guys want. Curry tries. Yeah. How many more years does Curry have left? That's my question. How many years does Steph Curry have left? But had Clay and Draymond. He had KD too. He had KD too. He had Iguodala. He had other defensive guys. BT Wake. What? Huh? I'm sorry. Am I? I think Curry has 4 years. First off, how old is he? Weak side defender. Hey, if he could clog the passing lane, get the interception and the steal, go the other way, I'm fine with it. Eric Snow was a defensive guard as well. So it's like, I'll take that with Iverson. I'll take that. But for the offense, it was like Iverson. It was like defense, Iverson. Oh my God. Oh, damn. Oh, shoot. I got to react to that on my second channel. with Vince McMahon. The GOAT movie is actually fire. I didn't see it. Stay off the roads. Yeah, that Vince McMahon thing. Shit. LaMelo Ball, dude, that was a crazy accident. And then he was careful turning with the other car. Thank God he was okay. Did you see him in that press conference? Did you see LaMelo Ball in that press conference after the game? Dude, he walked out. It's Sunday, enjoying the snow day. See you, man. I'll talk to you later. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. We can talk more NBA there as well. So, really appreciate you stopping by, bro. What a game last night, though, guys. What a fucking game by the Philadelphia 76ers. It's just one game we lose to the Pelicans. Next game, we destroy the Timberwolves. It is absolutely fucking insane. I love it. Fucking crazy. Ah. Ah. Ugh. Lord. So, man. Anything else you guys want to talk about? We're going to be here for an hour. New NBA, crazy. Kawhi, KD, Curry, LeBron, Harden, all 36 plus. A new era is closing, man. A new era is coming. The old era is closing. Look what happened in the All-Star game, right? You had the old heads against the young guys. They were like passing the torch to the young guys. So Jimmy Butler too, he is out. But Draymond Green, there's a lot of these guys. Chris Paul gets retired. A terrible way, might I add. Terrible way. Give me hope for Tatum, only 27. And he had an Achilles injury. I mean, Tatum's got a bright future, man. Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they got a bright, bright future. They really do, man. They really fucking do. And it must be nice to have a good front office. Yeah, we don't have a good front office, the Sixers, but hey, there we go. That's better. Yep. Yeah. The front office you guys have, it is crazy with Brad Stevens. The day Curry retired, so officially passing the torch. So let me ask you guys this. Was it more of a Curry era or a LeBron era? I'm going to ask you guys that. A Curry era or LeBron James era? Because we saw Steph Curry from Davidson on, and the career he had was just like up high. LeBron, right? He started off high. He had massive weight on his shoulders about being the king or whatever. He lived up to his potential for sure, but we really saw something else from Steph Curry that we haven't really seen before. So I might have to go with the Curry era. We got Curry. I might put that in the community tab on my channel. I'm actually curious. Sixers front office has been incompetent for years. Remember the huckster Billy King? Yeah. Curry era, agreed. I think it's more of a Curry era than LeBron. I really do. You also have to take into account Curry changed the game. Curry definitely changed the game more than LeBron. What did LeBron do to help the NBA? I really want you guys to tell me. What did LeBron James do to change the game? If you guys could tell me something. Danny Ainge taught Brad well. He definitely did. Danny Ainge in Utah now. Wait for that team next year, man. Utah next year, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun to watch. Honestly, you got a tall lineup. Ace Bailey's the shooting guard. Ace Bailey's going to be the shooting guard. So that team next year, Utah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun. Yeah. Even though I don't like how they did it going into the new season, but how much longer does Morey have? Morey had some nice moves, but bad ones. He's mostly known for drafting, honestly. So Daryl Morey, doesn't he have like 3 more years left? Can someone look that up for me? And before Curry, it was Kobe, Duncan era. LeBron's era was like 2 years in Miami. Kobe, Duncan. So could you go LeBron Curry? Could you go LeBron Curry then? LeBron changed the game by being the king of flopping. True. Very, very true. And arguing with the refs. Remember when he was like, it's our ball! It's our ball! He got up from his seat. He was yelling, it's our ball! It's our ball! Daryl Morey is a liar. Never forget. Yeah. Do you guys remember that? I would never get Paul George torn. Right there with you, man. Right there with you. I saw this graphic that the highest paid athletes among all the sports all time, Paul George was like 7. Paul George was like 7 on that list. PG 35 too. PG is here for a couple more years. There's no way we can trade him, honestly. We're stuck. I always remember that. Yeah. It's our ball! It's our ball! It is our ball! I mean, and then look at KD as well. Look at KD. You might have to put KD in that conversation as well for era. Even though that whole thing of him leaving the Thunder to the Warriors, that's like, dude, that was so groundbreaking. No one really expected that. So once you made that impact on the league too, good or bad, you can put KD in that conversation too for KD's era. Honestly, you can't. So I might have to go KD era over LeBron. Yes, LeBron came back. He won the ring for Cleveland. He won the ring everywhere he was at. But look at his finals record too. What is he? 3-8? He's 3-8. Kyrie up in age. Kyrie's got a couple more years in him. Once he comes back for injury next season, he's got a couple more years. So you're gonna have Kyrie and Cooper Flag on the same team. I can't wait for that. I think it's the KD Curry era too. Oh wait, Vic, I forgot. Don't you work now or not because of the snow? Yeah, you gotta put KD in that as well. So I would go KD, Curry, LeBron. Could you put Kawhi with that shot? No, I couldn't. So those 3. It is those 3 for those era. And then now we're in a Jokic. We're in a Jokic and SGA era right now. We're in a Jokic and SGA era right now, guys. I work Tuesday and Thursday. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like so confused when you told me you were working. I'm like, wait, how are you here? Jokic, Kenny Curry, Katie and Kawhi got rings on LeBron's watch, not Michael. So who's your greatest of all time then? Who's your greatest of all time? I agree. It's those three. Curry also served the country in the Olympics. LeBron would have let us lose. Didn't LeBron played in the Olympics too? I feel like centers are being not noticed enough nowadays. Let's go through the centers, right? Let's go through the centers right now. Okay? This is good. I like this, Jason. So you have Jokic, right? A healthy Embiid. I'm going to put a healthy Embiid in there. You got Wemby, right? You got Bam, who's underrated as well. Anthony Davis, if healthy, you can put AD in that conversation as well. So those five for the centers. Who else am I forgetting? I said Bam. Mitch Chauncey is a great. No. I feel like I'm Cleveland Brown with that. Cade up next. He should be first team. Cade and SGA. That's fair. That's fair. MJ. For me, it's Kareem, honestly. And I've never seen Kareem play. It's actually kind of funny. Don't forget Bam. I said Bam. Hartenstein is up there. Hartenstein is definitely underrated. He's definitely underrated. I don't know if I'll put him with Bam, but Bam needs help. He's so good. I did not say Mobley. Isn't he a power forward? We're just talking about centers. So is Mobley a power forward or is he a center? Because you have Jared Allen there. So I'm like, I said Bam. Stop saying don't forget Bam when I said Bam. Nuggets have been struggling. Yeah, me and my dad were talking about that last night. We were talking about that yesterday. Yeah. They lost to the Warriors with nobody. They really lost the Warriors. I don't think they're getting a chip this year. I don't think they're getting a chip. You can put Chet in that conversation. You can put Chet Holmgren in that conversation. Okay? You can put him in the conversation. People might have him a little bit overrated, but you can put him in that conversation. Don't forget Bam. I think Bird is better than LeBron. LeBron just gets props for balling at 40. That's fair. Stop forgetting Bam. Oh, yeah, I remember one. Don't forget Bam. Give MD prime. Yep. Yeah, we're talking about the centers in the league right now. So you got Jokic, you got a healthy Joel Embiid, you got Wemby, you got Bam, you got AD, you got Chet. Hashtag don't forget Bam. I will give Chet this his work ethic. Yeah, he's in that conversation for sure. You got to put him in there. Isaiah Hartenstein, he's definitely underrated. I think I saw Jason said Isaiah Hartenstein. He will get better eventually. He definitely will. Centers only. One center has 11 rings. Not quite. Vucevic, not quite yet. I said a healthy Joel Embiid. My goat is MJ, but second is Kareem, third is LeBron. You can forget AD. AD, man, I don't know. When healthy, he is good. Wemby, what? Then Jokic. Wemby, I'm telling you, Wemby's changing the league. Wemby is changing the league, guys. Victor Wembanyama, we saw him do like a win. What was that? Like a windmill? What was that dunk he did? Was that like a windmill or something? Sabonis. Of course you say Sabonis. Gobert's overrated. I would not put Gobert in there. I would not put Gobert in that conversation. I can't stand Gobert. Zubac. I really like Zubac. He's definitely underrated. Sengun's got a bright future as well. He definitely does. So Sengun, I will put in that list. You gotta put AD in that conversation. You gotta give him respect where it's due. Yeah, I cannot stand Gobert. I cannot. I'm just naming centers. Fair. I'm just naming centers. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm telling you guys, the centers are gonna. Alex Sarr definitely has potential for sure. Screw Gobert. He sucks. I hate Gobert, man. Gobert gave. He gave everyone COVID. He gave everyone COVID. Let's be honest. Yeah, Alex Sarr definitely he's up there for sure. I like Alex Sarr. Yes, Mitchell Robinson off the bench is incredible. I really like him off the bench. I really do. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns. I forgot about Cat. You know, we all forgot about Karl Anthony Towns. So it's just like you gotta put Towns in there. Yeah. Lumen loves Gobert. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But you gotta put Karl Anthony Towns in there. There's so many good centers. You know what? Maybe tomorrow, before my guy Austin comes on, we'll list centers. Tomorrow we'll talk about the Sixers and Pacers. Tomorrow's gonna be a good one. How can we forget Cat? Check the you send a center list. Hold on. All right, let's share the screen here. Let's share the screen. Wait, there's no Kukat. Kukat is not here. He'll be here at 3:00. I'm trying. We're gonna go to this one. I love Naz Reid, dude. I fucking love Naz Reid. All right, let me go through the comments real quick. Thunder on the road trip starting tomorrow in Toronto. That's gonna be a fun game. With all that Jesse Cat each traded to OKC Jesse's. All right, let's go through the centers here. They're ranked. Okay, let's go through this. DeAndre Ayton at 26. I said this before about DeAndre Ayton. He's in a good situation with LeBron and Luka, but I don't think he definitely did not fulfill the potential. He did not hit the potential yet. Walker Kessler, I really like Walker Kessler. He can definitely. He's a double machine. He can definitely. I can't wait for his season in Utah. Bobby Portis is not a center. Bobby Portis is not a center. Hold on, Bobby Portis is not a center. It would be fire if Karl Anthony Towns to the Thunder. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. He is not a center. Brook Lopez. How could I forget about Brook Lopez? You know why I forgot? Because he's on the Clippers. Brook Lopez, honestly. Oh, we got 15 minutes left of the show. Brook Lopez should have stayed with Milwaukee. He should have stayed with Milwaukee. I'm gonna keep on saying that. I hate him on the Clippers. Pretty much, Vic. So we're putting anyone on there. Yep, shout out to him. All right. Nick Claxton, super underrated. Super underrated. Nick Claxton, he needs some more help over there. Yep, huge year for him. Darren Sharp is the backup center. It's up there. Cat to OKC. And Loomis. Oh, that's funny. Taco Fall, him and also in the celebrity game, that was funny. Daniel Gafford, okay, a little underrated guy. He's good for what they have. I still like the Mavericks front court with Gafford and Lively. I really like that. So Gafford, okay, 21. A Kungwu. Now that Kristaps Porzingis is where? Yeah, he's off the Hawks, right? Where's He's on the Warriors. Yeah, he's on the Warriors. So a Kungwu, a very defensive big man. I'm telling you right now, he can shoot the three a little bit, but he's mostly known for his points in the paint. Derek Lively, like I said earlier, a huge defensive guy, rim protector. I like that at 19. Jakob Pertl, Turtle, at 18. I forgot about Jakob Pertl as well. Bobo's in the Philippines. Nicholas Claxton. I thought he was going to get traded too. Jared Allen's going to be overrated. I love Jared Allen. I think he's underrated. What about Sean Bradley? He was the first Wemby. He definitely was. All right. Jakob Pertl. Take that. Jalen Duren, he's a huge reason why the Pistons are number one in the East. He's having a very good year. He's an all-star year. He is definitely modern day Alonzo Mourning. I definitely agree with that. So, Isaiah Hartenstein, we were talking about him earlier. Underrated guy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I can't believe they got him for basically nothing. So yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein, good backup big. He can start for any team. Naz Reid, is he a center? Naz Reid is not a center. Kristaps Porzingis, when healthy, definitely he can hit the three, he can score, he can do everything. Vucevic, yep, he's not in Chicago. He's not in Chicago anymore. He's on the Celtics. Really like him there in Boston. Miles Turner, Milwaukee. I'm telling you, he should have stayed in Indiana. If he stayed in Indiana, they didn't have to get Zubac, even though that was the biggest move at the trade deadline. I really like Turner over there in Indiana. I don't like him here. Chet Holmgren at 11. Yes, definitely has the work ethic. Laurie Marketing, center, power forward. Yeah, Naz Reid is a power forward, isn't he? I know, Jimmy. I'm just talking about being tall. Right. Who's 10? We're in the top 10. Rudy Gobert at 10. Overrated? No. Jared Allen at 9. I like it. Ever since James Harden joined the Cavs, it's benefited Jared Allen so much. Bam Adebayo, he's going to be in Miami Heat for life. I feel like he's like a top 5 center in the league, top 5, top 10 if you put him in that conversation. He's not exactly the biggest center, but he's got heart. He can rebound. He can defend. He can definitely shoot the three. Zubac at 7. He's now on Indiana. That was the biggest trade at the deadline. Zubac definitely needs some more recognition. Definitely needs some more respect. Sabonis, he needs to get out of Sacramento. I don't think he ever will. I think he is stuck there. Joel Embiid at 5. When healthy, he's top 2. When he's healthy, he's top 2 or top 3. No, I'll call them centers too. Just everybody that make it stretch 4s. What is up, man? What is up? Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like and subscribe. Small ball for Draymond Green. Yep. When is he healthy? Pretty much. Pretty much. Sengun over Embiid. Okay. Okay. Sengun is definitely has he's a mini Jokic. He definitely has that potential. Karl Anthony Towns at 3. Yes, one of the best shooting bigs in the game today. Or of all time, he's one of the best. So Victor Wembanyama at 2. He's gonna be number 1 in a matter of years. Maybe even next year he might be number 1. I'm telling you, he's changing the league. And Jokic at 1. Jokic is actually a Hall of Famer right now, give or take. He's actually a Hall of Famer right now. With his resume that he got, he's a Hall of Famer. If he retired right now, he'll go in the Hall of Fame, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So I definitely agree. You can't deny that. You can't. You definitely can't. I can see Sengun over Embiid for consistency. He doesn't have a massive games like Embiid, though. Remember when Embiid dropped 70 on Wemby? Do you guys remember that? That was like the biggest thing. Walker Kessler, I need to see more of. I need to see more of a Walker Kessler. So, all right, guys, we're going to close out on this show in about 7 minutes. So let's get the comments rolling in. Rapid fire. So we're going to talk about anything. It could be NBA, NFL, whatever you guys want. Let the comments roll in. I just need to change this. Hold on. I'm trying. Here, let's go here. There we go. So, again, guys, we got 7 minutes left of this stream. We'll be back in tomorrow. My guy Austin, I'm gonna send him a message right now. Actually, let me. Dude, that was a crazy moment. There's actually a clip on it, Hardcore Sports social media, Instagram and Facebook. So go over there. You're gonna love that clip. I would put it on YouTube, but it got blocked. You need a. No, I'm not doing that. I need a corner 3. That's what I need. I need an exclamation point corner 3, and I need a Family Guy corner 3. That's what I need. Yeah. So, yeah, this was a really great show. You guys really love MK in the Morning. It's a huge success. I cannot thank you guys enough. I really cannot thank you guys enough. Khalil Ware, dude, he was going to be. I picked him as my rookie of the year last year. I honestly thought he would be rookie of the year. He definitely had the potential. He was I really like Khalil Ware. He was not even on that list. I just realized he was not even on that list. Yeah, I forgot all about Khalil Ware. Mm-hmm. Lord. Alright. You know what? We're going to get started now. So, if you guys have any questions about NBA, NFL, whatever you want, we can talk about it now. NFL draft, maybe I'll do something here. Maybe. But this is mostly a basketball show, pretty much. And then we're going to talk some Phillies, Flyers, all that stuff. on Tuesdays. So let's see. Anything going on Twitter right now? What about this whole thing of Darren Peterson? Let's talk about that real quick. How do you guys feel about Darren Peterson? You know, him potentially being the number 1 pick, him subbing himself out after he makes a 3, and he goes, sits down, and he's out for the rest of the game. Honestly, I can't stand it. It's giving me some Ben Simmons vibes when Ben Simmons wouldn't go to class or etc. It's giving me some kind of vibe. I think he should be like not even first round. I'll take any other player over Darren Peterson right now. I'm not having good vibes over this guy. I am not. Thank God my Sixers don't have to worry about Darren Peterson. We're not in that predicament. We're not in that situation. So I think that Darren Peterson he can't be the first round pick, first overall pick. He can't be. He can't. I wonder if the NBA, I wonder if they all still making Metro City. Yeah, I wonder so too. That's a good one. You could turn into the Pistons and Spurs tonight on Peacock while you watch WWE. Yeah, I could. Pistons Spurs. I'm streaming the Pistons and Thunder on Wednesday, guys. Wednesday, Pistons Thunder on the channel. That's going to be a big stream. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. That's going to be hella fun. I can't wait. I just don't understand with Darren Peterson, bro. I really don't. It's a mockery of the draft. It's a complete mockery. All right, guys. Let's go wrap this show up. It's another tank job. We'll talk about this on the pick and roll on Wednesday because I want to hear the guys' takes on that. With that being said, guys, really appreciate you guys tuning in. Really do. He's been actually subbed out. Yeah, I can't stand Darren Peterson. But with that, guys, don't forget, bruh. Alright, I'll catch you guys at 3 p.m. for Cool Cat Miss with me and Cool Cat. Exclamation point, Cool Cat, exclamation point, all of that, man. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. This was hella fun. With that being said, like, share, subscribe. Catch you guys at 3 o'clock, man. Peace. Have a good one.